What's up, y'all? Got a family to feed, so let's get into this tea. We about to get into Carlissa and Carletta with Hennessy Review. Shout out to her because I was over here suffering in boredom. We got some tea, baby. Let's get it.
I don't know why. I don't know what I did.
But you got on, hey, Carlissa.
You look cute today,
Thank you,
girl.
girl. You like my wig?
I like it, Carlissa.
Girl, they look just
they
alike.
cute,
So
man.
this is my court wig, okay? This is my court do.
It's yes, because Dre did have court today, so you went today to Dre's court date. Is he okay?
I'm gonna just leave that alone until we
Okay.
figure it out. But I do want to hop on here, Sister Treese and Sister Henny, and that other sister.
It's cool, Patty LaBelle. You don't gotta say my name.
The actual sister. Oh my God, y'all don't see. Jesus Christ. She called her Patty LaBelle, girl.
And say hello to Henny. Figure it out. But I do want to hop on here, Sister Treese and Sister Henny, and that other sister.
Trees, I'm not. There's no offense, friend. It's just you right here, and I can just get big right here. That's all I'm trying to say about the whole situation. It's like I was there.
It's cool, Patty LaBelle. You don't gotta say my name.
And say hello.
She called her Patty LaBelle.
Hello. Thank y'all for waiting for all of this stuff to come out before y'all just paint a picture that ain't, correct. And we know in the past, me and all my sisters, that my sons is not easy to deal with. They are very spoiled, very annoying, and they can get very much under your skin and make you do want to clock them. And so people are clocking them. We've seen that. And they probably not used to people clocking them. So they clocking back, and we ended up here. But like the lady said over there with all of that, the bald-headed lady, like she said, that you called yourself bald-headed. I'm just going to call you what you called yourself. The bald-headed lady said, because Carlissa got hair. I don't know why they keep acting like I'm bald-headed. Carlissa got hair. I don't know what you called yourself. The bald-headed lady said, because Carlissa got hair. I don't know why they keep acting like I'm bald-headed. Carlissa got hair. I don't know what the they be on, but anyway.
Bend down a little bit.
Hold on,
Bend
girl.
down
Hold
real
on,
good.
because
Bend down like this.
I done scared the people next to me in this traffic. Hold on.
Bend down like this before you put it back on.
You ready?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, I did. You ready?
You didn't. We can't see it. You didn't bend down.
Girl, stop lying. You seen it. Shut up. Anyway, but I do tend to lose my hair when my kids are in jail because I scratch and I scratch and I scratch. You know how some people had a tick when they stress. That's my tick. So, I just want to say that I understand that Katie loves hard, and a lot of women who don't have fathers. Obviously, we weren't one of them, so we can't really relate. But some of us struggle. I'm gonna just say that because I know she get offended when you talk about her mama. But some of us struggle with the things that some people have had that we have not had. When Dre first got out of jail after 16 years, on his very first day, she threw a temper tantrum because he was talking to Janice, his sister, Callie, too much and not her. This a grown-ass woman. Now, mind you, he had only known her 3 years. They had did the jail. Some of us struggle with the things that some people have had that we have not had. When Dre first got out of jail after 16 years, on his very first day, she threw a temper tantrum because he was talking to Janice, his
Now, I don't know who she is.
sister, Callie, too much and not her. This a grown-ass woman. Now, mind you, he had only known her 3 years. They had did the jail visit for 3 years. I should have never ever listened to him and Maine and Jonathan when they had me talking to that girl pretending to be him online so he could have a pen pal. That's all I thought it was gonna be, was a pen pal. But they went on ahead and did what they had to do to get in that funky room. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that to say that she has a lot of emotions that she needs to work on because she missed out on her father because he was in jail. So Andre's not her father, and he doesn't have the mental capacity to give her what she needs because He been in jail since he was 16. He don't have it all to understand how to love on a woman and do to get involved. Yes, the first week that he was out, he went and cheated and messed up the whole thing. So now he got a double whammy. I have sat in on their counseling sessions where she have told the counselor, now I'm the lion and he's the big. So she has a very vindictive spirit because as most women, all of us get, when we get cheated on, especially after we done waited and visited and put all our money on the books and did all that, we get a little vindictive if you don't do what we say do. And Andre is not the type of person we all know that's gonna do what we say do, or he would have never went to jail at 16. Okay, he's a very strong, hot-headed person. So when you hitting these people, some of these men, because of where they've been, what they're going through, they PTSD, they gonna hit your ass back. And this is probably another one of those situations.
Oh, with the wife. Okay.
If Andre went to a bar, this is what you said that she told you. That she premeditatedly spoke to a blog that knows you and I haven't gotten along for at least since you've been knowing me and Krishan. Am I right? Out of all the blogs and all the counselors in the world, you pick a T page that you know gonna go in for you on one of my kids. That's
Which
fine.
one you talking about? Who you talking about?
She
Me,
talking to
Carlos?
you, Treese.
Oh, okay. Go.
I don't know who she was talking to.
Yes,
Yeah,
Carlos.
she
Yes.
picked you out. She picked you out of all the people, I'm sure, so that you could do the damage that needs to be done. This lady has literally lied and was going to put it out there. Faith is my witness, and my sister ain't going to lie for now one of us. She called Faith and told Faith that she was going to tell everybody on the internet that Dre had herpes. And that's a lie. And she knew it was a lie. She apologized and said
that Dre had her? I'm confused.
Faith told her, that's not how you handle it. She talked to her, and they went through it. She was going to lie to women just so that they didn't talk to him. So this is how vindictive
That's a fact. That's a fact.
This is how vindictive.
Let's not forget his vindication, though. When he was on live and said he was going to manipulate the live and make it seem like it was something that it wasn't.
He's willing to go against him. Now, if you gonna tell people he got herpes, you don't even care that you gonna tell them that means you might have them too.
Yeah.
That's how vindictive some women are when they want what they want. I've never had that because I've always had my father, and I could call him right now and do what I need to do. So I don't understand that, but I get it. I've been vindictive, and I've been in a place where I'm so hurt that I want to run you over with a car or do something crazy to you. That happened to me once when I was 18. After that, I got out here and was whooping these niggas' ass when I felt like it. And maybe that's what my sons is attracted to. I'm sorry. Maybe they're attracted to women that will just go off on them, that'll keep them in line. I don't know. But this right here, what just happened, I can assure you if he went to a bar, he ain't allowed to even talk on the phone. So how you going to a bar? And if he went to a bar, that means in her head, he went to go get some coochie. Okay?
Which he probably did. Or went to steal another gun. I'm just saying. He ain't even, it would sound like a good, wholesome woman. He'd rather steal her gun.
Because he got coochie roaming around in that neighborhood. So if you leave the house at all, you cheated. If you talk to your sister too much, you ain't paying me enough attention. And if you get out here and start talking to another young lady like he did when they separated the first time, I'm going to tell him you got herpes. So I don't know exactly what happened. I know that Bree is a witness also, that we came down here and talked to her, and she told us, yes, I'm going to call the police on him if he don't do what I say because he cheated on me. That's what it is. So I can guarantee you that she already knows how he gets stabbed on the way to you. See, the Lord let it go. The Lord, me and Faith figured it out. The Lord let this go all the way through because if he would have went to jail like he did, like she planned from the train station, she wouldn't have had to go pick him up, right? That would have been it. They got video footage. They doing who or what it is. I don't even know if she made fake video footage. I couldn't even tell if it was Dre or not. But she made sure the blogs got the video footage. She made sure that, and just so happened that the police told the two young men, do y'all want to go y'all separate ways or do y'all want to press charges? And they both went their separate way, okay? Now he went his separate way, bleed. So he was supposed to go to jail when that police said that, because y'all remember he got a warrant, right?
He had the warrant back
But
then.
God said, no, push it on through, because we're going to find out who she talking to, why these people know where you at every time you go somewhere. And we running around here telling my child, oh, you crazy, ain't nobody following you. Well, if she talking to you, who else is she talking to?
Well, Carlissa, I can tell you that I do know for a fact that something was going on, because Dre did attempt to get an order of protection against someone. So we know that something was going on with.
And that's probably why the nigga was trying. That's probably why he stole the gun. Dre was really scared, and clearly something was actually going on. Damn, Dre.
Him.
And now she telling y'all that he don't talk to me because he's not allowed to have a phone. She at work, she got the phone, right? He can't, she don't, but he's sneaking and calling me from Siri. So we talking on a regular. And on a regular is, Mom, I need you to pray for me. I can't talk on the phone. I can't get on the internet. I gotta be her pet and her slave or she gonna call the police.
She said Blue was talking to her. Blue just said it's in his best interest not to talk to her. She be lying. I don't know what to believe.
And I feel bad because I did tell him, if you want to be with your family, you cheated on her, you have to go through these hoops to fix it. But nobody has to go through that many damn hoops to fix it. Okay? It's not his fault you got that insecurity from him cheating on you the day he got out 5 years ago. You need to work on fixing some of it yourself, too. But locking him in the house and making him babysit and don't use the phone, can't get on the computer, or I'm going to call the police every 5 minutes, I'm going to make up something, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. She will kick him in his shin. She will kick him just to get it cracking. Then, so I'm going to call the police, If he even says I'm about to go hang out with the guys,
My
I'm
bad.
going to go do this, turn this. He ain't allowed to leave a house. He's a prisoner still. He's an inmate still in a house with his family.
So now, Trees, did you know any of this?
No.
She know what the ladies, but Katie Slips tells some stuff too.
No, I was always told that she would be getting beat in her sleep. That's what I was always told.
Well, you said that she said that he forced his way. Now, she didn't tell you she went and picked him up after the train issue?
Or that she begged him to come back?
No, I was not told that.
My son quit a job in the hospital. Quit his job in the hospital because she told him she had the location and she gonna send the police out there. He even said, I feel like I seen somebody watching me yesterday. You didn't tell nobody where I was at, did you, Katie? You know what this lady said? No, maybe it was your mom because your auntie Faith gave her the address. Now, why the would I give somebody the address where my daddy at?
Why would she talk about her grandson? Why does she disrespect her son? Why does she always talk about her son's penises? She does a lot of things. A lot of things.
Why would you even suggest some dumb like that to my son where my daddy at?
And when I talked to him, I asked him why did he come back, and he said him and Dad was getting into it, and now that makes sense because him and Dad was cool for a minute until she started putting that to his head.
The only time him and Dad get into it is when he starts talking about Katie. Dad told him, I don't want to hear nothing about that lady. Nothing at all. Keep going to work. Keep getting yourself together. Keep stacking your money so you can figure out how to take care of this war. This other lady that begged him to come back. We got the video footage begging him, if you come back over here and give me some, I'll take care of the warrant. And Katie knows this too. She sent me the video of the lady. The lady got sons, teenagers coming and going, but you want to blame it on the nigga because he disappeared before you got home. While you was at the grocery store trying to come back and cook for him, next thing you know, he back with his wife. Now you mad.
Women do that, but I don't know if I believe that. All of this is going to be questionable, allegedly, and all that because I'm.
Dre needs to keep his stuff in his pants and mind his own business. The whole time he was down there with Dad, he was doing good, going to work every single solitary day in the hospital.
That is true. That is true.
So if you in the hospital working and you going to work every day, and this is for months. This was 6 months straight. Even when he was with me working at LA Fitness, she begged him to come back. Tried to use I'm gonna tell everybody you got hurt. All this other stuff because she thought he was with Selena, which he wasn't. They was just friends. She thought all this stuff, so she conjured up before he divorces me or gets another baby. I'm gonna use all these tactics. He loves his daughter more than he loves himself, so he keep getting convinced to go back. But now it's gonna be set up. Hopefully, she got the restraining order to where he can't never go back, where he can't even talk to her on the phone unless they make an arrangement for their daughter. And that's
I agree.
it.
That's what it's given.
So, and like I said, Dre and Andre is a handful. They're spoiled. They're very spoiled.
Dre and who?
So, and like I said, Dre and Andre is a handful. They're spoiled.
Dre and Andre.
Spoiled. They're very spoiled. It's they way or the highway because that's just the way it's been since they was little, and they're very hard to deal with. So I understand where she's coming from as a woman, but not when you start doing the malicious, vindictive stuff. You ain't got to do all of that. He would have stayed there until that child at least was 18 years old. You had 18 years to just try to love him without all the strings attached and all the policing, and still ain't gonna be able to get a man together. You see, when he wanted to go out, he went out, and this what happened when you sneak out. You shouldn't be having to sneak out.
History of things that what we're hearing from both you and Carletta. So now, according to what we're hearing from both you and Carletta, it's been a history of things that have just snowballed into this situation that's happened. He's where he is.
Not only that, when they went live before and she had the bruises on her legs, her students beat the shit out of her, okay? Because she's a behavior specialist. She's not allowed to sue them. She's not allowed to put them in jail. Sometimes if they go too far, they'll take them. But she fights for a living. This is
So she already getting beat up every day anyway.
she gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for every day. She fights for a living. Okay? She fights young black males for a living. 14, 15 years old. Okay? She coming home with bruises on her shins. So her trying to fight somebody and then play victim as a white woman is nothing. This is her lifestyle.
Hold on, I'm not gonna let
Job.
you do that. She do not fight her students. She puts them in physical strengths that are
I'm
certified
saying,
by the state
yeah,
of California.
exactly.
So,
That's what I
but you
mean.
can't say
That's
the
still
word
fighting.
fight. You can't say the word fight because then people's gonna take that word for it, and then now it makes you not believable, not relatable. She uses a certified restraint to restrain disobedient children.
She's
That
correct.
it's a
She's
certain
correct.
thing.
There you go. She's correct. She's correct. But she does it well, and she has perfected that technique.
And she's been doing it for years.
So she know how. I wouldn't even get into it with her because I would be scared. She knows some. She knows some. Okay, she done showed us. She knows some.
So now, with that
She need to put Dre in the Macaulay Culkin.
being known, with all the stuff that's been going on, I'm trying to understand why is Dre staying with her? And I
Spend time with his daughter.
would only be able to answer Dre staying with her. And I guess that's something he would only be able to answer.
Because that's the way he gets to spend time with his daughter. That's the only way. She's not. You saw when I had her, she was gonna go to court and say, make up some stuff, and I got text messages. She was gonna go to court and make up stuff to get her baby back. When the police said that's the court. Me and him had the baby for a whole month. I was babysitting while he was going to work at LA Fitness. He worked there for 6 months.
And she was calling to Georgia, talking about he kidnapped her baby, and calling me and Nikki, and we was trying to see how we could figure out how to get some type of mediation between them. And then come to find out, she gave him the Dre. And that's when I stopped dealing with her, because you had me believing that this man kidnapped your baby, and his mama is holding your baby hostage. And here it is, you agreed to it, and then changed your
Changed your
mind because
mind
you
because
thought.
she
Did she just take a diabetes shot?
And that's when I stopped dealing with her,
Or an
because
insulin
you
shot?
had me believing that this man kidnapped your baby, and his mama is holding your baby hostage.
Yeah,
And
she
here it
did.
is, you agreed to it, and then changed your
changed your
mind because
mind
you thought he was going to
because
come
she saw
home.
Selena on an episode.
Now this is new to me because I thought that she was being held against her will
No,
also.
no, she wasn't. And when me and Nikki found out that he didn't kidnap her, you was just mad because you thought he was off with had your daughter with you turned it into this. That's when I quit dealing with her.
Well, I mean, she also said that you told her to give him Benadryl, so that's why she gave him the Benadryl, so he would be too tired to go out with Blueface and the Blueface party.
And
So,
Carlissa, you and I
not
already
to
talked
mention,
about
y'all,
that, and I told you C5. And
my
I
son
told you
had
how
been
smart and
Benadryl.
clever that was.
My son had been Benadryl just so he don't go out with Blueface. He wake up, he done slept through the whole. He don't know what happened, and she told me.
What's that damn movie? I haven't even watched it. Get Out? Dre need to get out. Shorty Shell. He is too, though.
She had to give him Benadryl to calm him down because he kept hollering and screaming all.
And and and
Now
and,
I'm assuming
and,
that she
and
told me because
but we
if he
already
told
talked
me and he
about
said
that
he
when we
was.
was cool. When we was cool, we talked about that, and I told you that the way she presented it to me had nothing to do with her Andre going to sleep or not going out with John. She said he was having allergies and allergic reaction, and she asked me could he take Benadryl, and I was like, yeah, he can take Benadryl, not knowing she was gonna give him this so that he couldn't go out with Jonathan.
Wow.
So don't
This
sit up
is
there and try
Girl,
to say
my
I
son been
told her to give
Benadryl
him
for
no
a whole
fucking
month and
Benadryl.
he don't even know why he tired. And the lady told me that my sister told her just give him some Benadryl and that'll put his ass out. She started doing it regularly. This nigga is losing his mind because he don't know why he tired. He don't know
now,
why
Car-
he drowsy.
now, Carlissa.
That's crazy.
As a mom, I know that this has to be heavy on you. I know it does because you're watching stuff go on and things happen, and one son is in, one son is coming out, one son is going in. I know that this is heavy on you. Can I just ask you, how come you don't speak to that? Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of mothers out here. I'm one of them going through it. And you have a lot of wisdom you have inside of you that you can share that people would like to hear. And I know that this is not easy for you. It can't be.
I don't think it's not easy, but when you've been doing it since your son was 16, you just kind of like I'm numb. I'm literally like when I pray, y'all, I literally get down on my knees and I say, I don't even know what to pray for. Whatever you want, that's my prayer. So when you start praying like that, it's God's will, and I have to accept whatever His will is. When I get here, whatever He decides, I gotta accept it, cause I'm tired of begging. I'm tired of begging God. I'm tired of asking Him every day about these badass kids that I gave all my everything to. I was at every game. I was at every function. I was the parent in the car sleep with the book so the gang members couldn't get her child. I wasn't the parent at home drunk having a good life.
That's cap. Carlos is a good actor, and let's not forget, good actress, and let's not forget she is, in fact, an actress. So, do I think she was a present mom? Hell yeah. Now, a good one is questionable because none of her kids like her.
In spite of what everybody tells y'all, Krishan knows I was in that restaurant working for free. I didn't make $1. I put all my money that I was supposed to get paid back into the restaurant. Everything I do is for them to try to excel for their kids. So when you say, do you feel I'm numb? I get down, and last night and after my fast, that was my prayer. That's what I told God. I don't even know what to ask no more. I'm tired of begging you.
Well,
I can understand.
I feel like I'm saying the same prayer over and over and over and over again. And even Callie tries to blame me like, oh, you over there talking about she can't talk to her baby, and this is what's happening to my brothers. I'm at war about my goddamn kids.
What?
I'm saying the same prayer over and over and over and over again. And even Callie tries to blame me like, oh, you over there talking about she can't talk to her baby, and this is what's happening to my brothers. I'm at war about my goddamn kids. What are you
well,
talking about?
well, let me
And
ask
I
this.
have feelings and I have emotions
Mhm.
too. So when you can't tell me, ha, nan, and a boo-boo, you don't talk to your son, a son that I C-sectioned, a son that I didn't miss a day of life. Yeah, his father popped in and out, but we all know Jonathan Daddy wasn't there. Not like he should have been.
Well, I'm gonna say this to you. I know that I'm a blogger, and I know that some of the things that I've said may have touched you the wrong way, rubbed you the wrong way. And I did not do the nanny nanny boo boo thing until my son was brought up. But I really started looking at the situation because I'm a mom. My son is doing 25 years and he didn't kill anybody. He was wrong people, wrong place, choosing to participate, and he knew he shouldn't have. And so, like I was speaking yesterday, he called and I was live and I broke down because there's a hole in a mother's heart that she wakes up and goes to sleep with every day and every night. And so for me, like I said, when I said I'm getting ready to change the direction and how I do this because I need to take this more seriously, this is one of the things that I'm going to be changing my direction in, because that's something I don't want to play with, because I am a mother and I do know that pain and I do know those prayers and I do know the frustration that you get with God when you on your knees praying. I do know the frustration that you get when you fast and asking for a miracle and you end up getting slapped in the face with something else, and then you got to understand that this is not your walk, not your lesson. I understand that. So I really just wanted to understand, like, how do you, like, how are you handling this? Because we never hear that. What we see is, and that's why I said when this situation happened with Dre, I'm like, is this why you were online Saturday the way that you were? Because you were already triggered, you were already emotional, you were already hurt, you were already. And I'm really, as a mom, I'm talking to you as a mom, not a content creator.
I was more triggered when I heard that I hung up on my son and I didn't care.
And
Because
I
I
can,
got that call and she called me and she sounds just like Krishan. She didn't call me before and say, can you talk to your son? Your son's having a moment. Can you talk to him? Can you try to help us? Like she normally does. I got that call when the police wrapped him up and took him. And that call, let me tell you what she said. Dre's in jail. I said, okay, thank you. And I hung up that phone.
mhm.
That was the end of our conversation. I didn't ask her what happened, how it happened, because I already begged him not to go back there. My dad already begged him not to go back there. She's uncomfortable when she thinks that you're thriving and you're moving on without her, but the whole time he was out there, he was working. My dad said he didn't even get a piece of pussy. And I don't know if I could say that on this channel or not, but
Fine.
that's what my dad said. So you did all this, and he didn't go out there and go to work.
Well, Carlissa, let me ask you this: why does every situation you tie back to Krishan?
Because they have this thing where I know how it feels to want your parent or want a parent like your spouse have that's coming for you no matter what. Because my friends, when my dad has came for some of my friends before, so I know how they feel, and I know that they're jealous of that. But they still love me. But I know they jealous. I know that we got to call my dad. We always got to call my dad. So I know what that feels like for some of my closest friends, and they have told me years later that that these were things that broke their heart not being able to call their dad. I have that same feeling not being able to call my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Resentment, that's a real thing for sure.
So I know what Krishan is going through times two. Because even though she can call her parents, she can't really call her parents like most people could call their parents. Like Blue and John gonna call their parents. Like I'm on this freeway for 5 hours and and I got the bag when I get here and I've been doing this the whole time. Because regardless, I'm gonna keep helping you try to get up as long as you can. If God give you another chance to get up, I'm going to keep trying to help you get up. No, I'm not about to go down here and tell you you did the right thing and I'm going to tell you fucked. When he called me from jail and he's like, Mom, I fuck again. I shouldn't have went back there. Yeah, you fuck again. But you know,
he ain't had nowhere else to go either. He couldn't go with her because he was running away from her.
What? God's mercy. And I see you when I see you.
And to be honest though, she got him a car. She got me a like a 2010 Toyota Camry or something. He sold it. Like that was a bit much.
I didn't pamper him. Oh, it's gonna be okay. You should have did this. No, nigga, we here, we in it. We gonna see what they talking about. Mm-hmm. So when I say that, I hate the fact that she knows this is God's honest truth on all my kids. When we was in that restaurant, I was like, ooh, look at God. I had so much faith. She ain't tell you this. Jonathan daddy was begging her. Like, literally, like, Carlissa's not that person. She really gives about us, the kids. She's trying to help us. Just so y'all know, me and Jonathan daddy don't have no beef. But we going to talk about our son at the end of the day, what's best for him. Mm-hmm. Just so y'all know, we don't have no beef. And she heard us say that, and that probably triggered her. That was what her trigger was like, is y'all faking? No, we talk it be real. We say how we feel, but at the end of the day, we talk about our son. We love our son. You see where I'm coming from? So mm-hmm. I think that she felt a way because Jonathan has both his parents sitting here. We ain't finna fight, and he's begging for her to let me in. He's begging for her. She knows she really with the baby. She really for all of us. That's what he was saying at that table. Go back and listen to the live and listen to what his dad is saying while she's on live. That was irking her that he was saying that. And that let me know.
I ain't gonna lie, I never even seen that live.
That you like this division. You want this division. And
but why would she want to allow that when you have said some of the things that are blatantly disgusting about her and her child? Why would she? And this is not me being combative.
Krishan kicked me in my face till my mouth still don't work. She lucky. That's all I do.
So now wait a minute.
Oh my God. And then you just admitted it. She kicked you in the face till your eye don't work still because you threw a glass jar at her. What about that part? She has no accountability. It's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, if you said, and going back to the beginning, you said that you understand where she's coming from times two. So if you understand where she's coming from,
I have tried to talk to her. She want to turn it into I should kick you again. That's not a person that wants to try to reconcile. There's no type of way to reconcile with her. Tasiki went there to reconcile.
The thing is,
she turned into a child molester. So now I got to be worried.
Not really. Tasiki was real combative. Like, it almost seemed like she was ready to fight anyway.
If we do reconcile, is it because she going to want me to watch the baby and then I'm going to be a child molester tomorrow? You know how many fears and how many woes I have now thinking about moving forward?
But that's the thing right there that
it ain't happening anyway.
People can't wrap their heads around because at the end of the day, it's like we saw what happened when you went to go visit the baby.
You saw her when she went off on Latrice for no reason. Now imagine Latrice loving John. That would have been turned all the way if she's about to cuss your ass out for saying Krishan. You started begging. You started begging. I'm like you. I'm just like you. Oh, no. I'm just like you.
Okay, but wait.
I don't have the patience to do all that begging.
Who's Latrice? Don't put me
on. I don't know who she was talking to. Who one of y'all started begging. They sent it to me. I seen it.
Who?
I seen who she was about begging? To pipe up on one of y'all ass.
She was.
Who was it? Because
she was for sure about to get in one of y'all ass.
The one that called
Now
the baby.
imagine if you loved my son. She would have
Wait a
really
minute.
let
Hold,
you have
hold on,
it.
Well, see,
Carlos. I
here's
need to
the
know what
thing.
she's
Wait,
talking about.
wait. So here's the
Y'all play
thing.
dumb, and this
Mute
why
her,
this
mute her. She
this
not
why
gonna.
y'all don't help her. This why
No,
y'all
here's
don't
the
help
thing.
her. Because y'all
No,
Carlos,
want
we
to
we need
have
to
baby
know what
her.
helped
she's
She
her.
don't
talking
need
about.
baby.
We
Y'all
have
want to
helped
baby
her.
her. She don't need baby. She know
No, Carlos,
exactly what she's doing.
you be saying
No.
some rogue, off the wall stuff, and you don't take accountability.
And the thing is,
Facts.
we
I say
watched.
Okay, so
anything
wait,
if
wait,
I
wait,
say
wait, wait,
anything.
Okay.
wait, wait, Henny Ho. If your beef is with Krishan, why do you gotta talk about her baby? Your beef is
Why
with
she?
her.
Why
Why
the
are
fuck
you,
she? Why
girl?
the
You
fuck she talking about my baby? Why the
Because your
fuck she
baby is
talking
who
about
she's
your
my baby?
baby
with
is an
and
adult
he's
that can.
doing.
Because they're dating each other though too. Like, nigga, that's why you shouldn't be in their business in the first place.
I
Talk
don't
about
give a fuck.
himself. He
I
But
can
don't
he's
give
defend
a
himself.
fuck.
You
grown.
My
sound
baby
retarded,
is in
bitch.
jail
You
too.
sound crazy.
You
He's
sound
right. Your
retarded.
son
See,
is
That's how you say.
incarcerated.
this
Say
is
how you
where
feel. That,
you need
I,
a helmet for real.
I
Because at
do.
this point, John
I
is
do.
an
I
adult.
do.
She
For
can go
sure
back and
I
forth
do.
with an adult.
For
But for you
sure
to
I
talk about a
do.
1-year-old child, you
For
sick.
sure
You
I
And
need
are
a
that's the
self in the
helmet.
part.
For
bed with your
sure I need a
And
retarded
helmet. You
ass.
know why I
and
need a
that's the
helmet? You know why I need a helmet? Because I told her
Cause
I'm
you
not.
fuck, cause she kicked
Hold
you in
on.
your
You know why
face.
I need a
You
helmet?
need a helmet cause
Because
she kicked you in your face.
I told her
You
I'm
need a
not gonna
helmet cause
clean.
she kicked you in your face.
God damn. All right, give her a
You
second.
simple
No,
minded. You need
that's
a
not why I
helmet
need a
because she
helmet.
kicked you in your
No,
face.
that's not why I
You
need a
need a
helmet.
helmet because she
I need a
kicked you in your
helmet.
face.
I
Okay, we're
need a
gonna keep
helmet
saying.
because when I tried to tell her calmly in a manner and from a child to an
There's
adult,
nothing that you can say to
why are
justify
you?
why you
Why
talk
they didn't
about a
ask me? They
1-year-old
asked me.
baby.
They
It's
didn't
nothing
ask me.
you
They
can
asked.
say to
First of all, I
justify why
haven't
you
said
talk about a
anything.
1-year-old
First of all,
baby.
what did I say about her baby? That she can't talk
Carlissa,
to
are
him
you
either?
serious
that he
right
needs
now?
a helmet and a kickstand, and
You
you
said
said his
No,
most
I
eyes were
didn't.
going this way and that way. See, the thing is, wait,
I'm
listen, the
done.
thing is,
I'm
Carlissa,
done.
There
you
she
have
go with the
people
cap.
in your chat that have pictures of your grandson that are photoshopped, that go into comment sections and into other people's places and spaces and talk bad about him. So now when we see them over in your live and you're repeating things that they've been saying, it's like you're fueling them and you're giving them a confirmation to keep going. There's people that have whole pages dedicated to just dragging your grandson. So
And
it's like when
also
we see
dragging
that,
dragging the other kids too, correct?
no, I don't know
Yes, you
anything about
guys
that
I've
because
do.
never
I
seen the
don't drag
pages.
the other kids. I don't drag
Hey,
none
you
of the
came up
kids.
on this platform. We thought you was gonna be real. You want to still play
Girl, this is
delusional
not your
slow?
platform. Relax. If
You
y'all
want to
want me
still
to
play
leave, I will
delusional
leave.
or slow?
If y'all want
Is
me to leave, I will
So
something
leave.
weird.
If you
at
want me to
the
get
end of
off,
the
I'll get
day,
off.
you
If
could
you want,
stay. At the end of the
whoever's
day,
platform is, if you want me to get off, just let me know. I'll hang up.
What she wants you to do is be real. Tell the truth.
that I just
Girl,
want to
I'm
know what.
always real. I'm always
No, because
real.
when you okay, so you say that you love your grandson and all of that, but when you do those narratives, it gives them fuel to keep going. And that to me, that's what really, like, I'm like, why would she talk about her grandson like this? Like, he's a 1-year-old baby who is
First of
innocent. He
all,
didn't ask to
first
be
of
here.
all, first of all, the helmet thing was people making fun of him, and I said, did I not say I'll wear a helmet with him? Y'all took that as
No,
she's
no, no,
saying he
No,
got
no.
to
you
wear.
just say don't
We're
talk about
talking
my
about
grandson.
when you were angry
No.
and you
I said
said
if something's wrong and he needs a helmet, I will wear the helmet with him.
that's what you
Because
said
that
the
is the
first
type of
time.
grandmother that I am. So if he had to wear a helmet, we would get two helmets. That's what I said, but y'all turned it into
No, no,
something
no, no,
else.
no, because
Yes
you
or
got
no?
angry. No, we heard that
Yes or
part.
no?
But then you got
Wait,
angry.
yes or no? Yes or no,
We
Henny?
heard that part. We heard
But you
that
turned
part.
it into something else,
No,
though.
we did not, because you said when you were angry and you were going off
You
about
knew when you put
Krishan,
out. You
you
knew when you
said
put out. Hold
the
on.
baby has a helmet and a
You knew when
kickstand.
you put out that Dre child abused his child. You already knew that wasn't true. You knew
First of
that
all, I
wasn't true.
never said that he childish
Oh
child.
my
What you not
God.
gonna do is get up here and spin a narrative on me, ma'am.
That now see,
That is
you
not what
okay,
I
now
said.
now
See, the
no.
thing is, right now, accountability
Girl.
is being
I
held,
don't.
and you got your camera
I
blacked out,
don't
but I
know
know
which
you
one is
still
which.
here. At the
So
end of
which
wait, wait,
one?
wait. At the end of the day, that's not what I said, because I could play the clip for you, because that's what
Okay,
we
so
not
which
gonna
one of
do.
y'all said it? Because I don't know who's who.
I never said that because I didn't even go live about it.
Hold
Huh?
on,
Hold
hold
on.
on,
Which
because
one of
I'm
y'all
about to
said it?
pull. I'm about to pull the video up
Boy.
for you. Cause see, that's the other thing. You got people sending you stuff and
Which
they'll
one of
clip
them
it up.
said it?
I'm
None of
about to
us
play
said
it for
that.
you. I'm
None of
about to
us.
play the clip for you because that's not what was said. That is not what was said.
None of us said that.
Hold on. Present.
You don't take accountability.
Not
That's
me.
the problem.
Not me.
This is
Not
a
me.
deflect.
This is what I said.
This is what
I said right here. Now, this is what Andre has been arrested for. Okay, and I'm gonna explain what these charges actually mean if you don't know what they mean. So, infliction of corporal injury on spouse cohabitation. I said I'm gonna explain this if you don't know what they mean. Because not everybody that's in here is from California and they don't understand California law. Not only that, the age range of people that watch my channel goes from about 15 all the way up to 65 and plus. So I said, if you don't know what that means, and I went into explaining, and I even explained what the charge was for the willful cruelty to a child, which meant that him and Katie had a DV situation and the baby was there. I never said.
I reacted to it. That's exactly what she said.
That Andre is child.
What did the other lady call it? What did the other lady call it? What did the other lady say?
I don't know what any other lady said. I could only tell you what I said. And you said I said that.
Hold on, Henny. Fuck the other lady. Initially, you said Henny did it. So if you don't have, this is the problem. This is the problem with social media has with you.
These are your friends.
You just be running your fucking duck lips without fact checking. You just spiral out.
Y'all want to leave or y'all want to let her keep being disrespectful?
You just spiral off.
And see, the thing,
y'all want me to leave or y'all want her to be y'all want to get her together?
No, here's the thing.
That's your sister. What are we talking about?
We not gonna start.
Y'all the same age as you.
Here's the thing. Wait, Letta. Hold on, Letta. I got it.
Come here for that bullshit.
I know you didn't, but at the end of the day, I didn't let you up for you to lie on me either.
To get her together.
You keep lying.
We got 3 seconds to get her together, and then I'm gonna go.
You
what we're not gonna do is call
You
names.
get me together. You get me together. You get me together.
Here's the thing. You came up here and you made an accusation against me, and you were wrong about that.
I asked you which one of y'all put it out.
No. At first you said, when you said my son child. Well, I'm telling you, I'm the one that went and did the video, and I responsibly explained what those charges meant, and I even went as far.
I never heard to explain.
Well,
all I got was what y'all posted.
Well, see, I posted a clip from my live that said, let's not spin the narrative, which let me put back up here. Do you see this? It says, let's be very clear.
Before you explained it, when you first put it out, what was it?
That's exactly a clip from when I first put it out, when I explained everything. You want me to, I'll play it for you. Let me play it in its entirety.
You don't have to play it because it's not you that I'm speaking about.
Okay, well, I explained.
I know there's like 3 or 4 of y'all.
Well, I explained to the people exactly what those charges meant. I did not come up here irresponsibly or half-cocked and spin a narrative on Dre.
You know what? Then I appreciate that, and I apologize if I accused you of that and it wasn't you. But you know exactly what I'm talking about, though.
I don't know who said it. I just know that I woke up and people were saying it. I saw your post that said,
and niggas don't know what you're talking about.
Dre did not have his child. When I saw that post, I put that clip out.
Because none of the other T pages put that out. Except for these T pages over here, right? There's another one. There's another one of y'all, the chocolate one too, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, she's not over here.
Yeah,
there's way more than that that's out there, just so you know. But Treese never posted it. I posted it, and I spoke to Carletta, and Carletta was like, I know you're going to run it right. And I did. And I did not disrespect or dishonor what it was that I was doing.
She did say that Carletta, one of y'all was Carletta's friend, so I don't know which one that is.
Both of them is my friend.
Both of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I never posted that.
So you see how very easily.
So this is your friend, and you didn't even know she was plotting on your nephew, and you didn't even know. That's your friend?
Where are you getting this from? Here you go again. You gotta live in delusional land.
I thought you said you didn't know that your nephew was in jail.
You're living in delusional.
And then you gave them permission to put it out.
My nephew.
Because somebody else
word. here's where the problem comes in at. It's the extra words. If you want to talk and talk facts, talk facts. Don't use extra words. Stop exaggerating shit. Plotting on my friend? When did I say plotting on me?
Hold on. You know what it is? You know what it is? This is what I've been talking about. You got people relaying messages to you, and they're not even relaying it properly to you. They're taking a little clip of something, sending it to you, and saying, see, this is what she said. And then you're getting...
But she's not doing any research either. So it ain't even no need for her to even talk about it if you're not going to fully do research on it.
Getting a misrepresentation of what is going on. So that's the same thing that we were saying. Like when you come on and you going off and you saying this and saying that, a lot of times we're sitting there looking like that's not even what happened.
Either way it goes, I cleared it up that he didn't do anything to his child after the narrative made all the audience think that Dre spazzed out on his child. But
well, let's clear up why you speak the things that you say about the
baby.
Let's clear that up.
I honestly
and don't deflect.
I honestly don't have a reason, a rhyme, a reason of why I say things when I'm angry that I say to that particular person, because I know the whole inside of all of it and y'all don't. And maybe my anger does come off at times. When somebody tell you, Nana and the Boo Boo, you can't talk to your son, and my mission right now is for you not to be able to see your grandkids, knowing that my grandkids are truly happy when they get a chance to take a break from their parents, all of them, because we all know what it's like on single mother and you don't get to get all of that goo goo gaga that you get with your grandma. So why would you want to take that from his kids? And it just makes me think that you don't even really like my son, because why would you want that for his kids, for them not to have the moments that they're having, just to make yourself feel better?
Because he don't even like you. He don't like you. He don't even talk to you. She's so full of shit.
So when I say things, I'm saying things from a hurt place also. So when I say
I understand that.
When you say Nana and a Boo Boo, you can't talk to your son. That's why you don't talk to your son. Your son don't with you. Then I might say something back. Well, your son can't talk to you either.
But you was
talking
about
wait.
That's also
the baby. She said Nana.
Wait. Hold.
Let me finish talking or I'm gonna go. What I say is to let her know everything that you trying to put me and my son through. You have a son now too. You should be thinking about that.
So now let me ask you this, Carlissa. If you had someone reverse the roles. Reverse the roles. Would you allow your child, and don't say yes because it's you, be honest with it about if you really would? Because me as a mom, I wouldn't let my kid around no grandma that speaks ill of him
I'm gonna be
at
honest
all.
with you. After the way she did her sister, I would be afraid to be around her son.
But I'm asking you, if you were in that position and the grandmother was online saying things that were hurtful, mean-spirited, out of anger, whatever, frustration, if they were talking about your child and dragging your child through the mud, and that's the grandmother, would you be comfortable?
For her son. She knows that.
No. The question is, would you be comfortable with allowing your child to go to that person's house knowing that this person has fed people false narratives about your child's health conditions and picked at his eyes going this way and all? You said, would you let your child go to that grandparent's house?
There's no reason she should ever want her child to go to my house if she don't like me.
No. The question is, would you want your child to be around the person?
Absolutely not.
Well, then can you understand why she's not letting you around the baby?
I have never tried. Where are you getting that from?
I'm not saying you've ever tried, but one of the things that you are saying is that she won't let me around the child. And I know that that's a trigger for you.
No. I've never said she won't let me, because I have not tried.
That's a lie.
I have not tried to be around her child.
That's a lie.
For the simple fact that, just like everybody else, I would be terrified to be around her child because of the way her thought process works.
And she's probably terrified to have the child around you as well.
And that's totally understandable.
Hold on. But she still never answered the question as to why she's talking about this child. And don't say because Krishan told you, Nana Boo Boo, you can't see your son, you can't talk to your son, because you was talking about her baby long before that. You was talking about her baby long before that.
Sometimes y'all, like she said, they made up the helmet thing. That's not what I said.
No, I never said that. You did. You said the helmet and the kickstand.
When people are, comments saying, your grandson gonna wear a helmet or something like that. Yep, we gonna wear a helmet together. They will take that and spin it a whole nother way. The only thing that I have said that my heart was probably not in the right place and was offended and angry at the whole setback, because I thought we was making progress when we was all sitting in the restaurant having a good conversation. Me, Krishan, John's dad, the young lady that was with her, that was never put out. Y'all never even saw that. We was having a good conversation. We was having a moment. So when I left there and I saw that it was a fake moment, I did. I lashed out and was like, I'm sitting there, and I feel some type of way looking at my grandson, and I see something, and it hurts my heart too that this is what's being said by her family members that's been with the baby as to what the problem is. So yes, I went through a lot of different stages of like, oh, I'm blaming her. I went through stages where I was blaming John. I went through my stages and I let her have it. I'm just gonna go, but you guys are welcome to call me when you want to like have some dialogue where there's somebody not.
Well, when they call you, really wants the real.
When
they call you, I hope that you will really be honest and not be sitting up here lying. And not sit up here and lie. I hope that when they really call you, you tell the truth.
Wait, Carlissa, before you go. Damn, before she went. That's fine because I went and found it.
She'd have been great. Nope, she decided to listen to y'all. Now she on TV with my baby looking like he ain't got no kickstand. Yep, I said it. Yep, I'm mad about it. Yep, I don't give a fuck y'all what y'all say no more. I don't give a.
She left before I could even play the clip for her.
She ain't leave. She just dropped down off of the panel, but she's still in the comments. And at the end of the day, she wasn't going to answer your question anyway. Like, and when you invite her back when I'm not here, please make sure she tell the truth and answer the questions. She's never gonna do that.
She's never gonna answer the
question. We've already watched it.
And I let her talk, and I'm just doing this. Get to the point, because you still just lying. You're lying and you're lying and you're lying. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but I wasn't finna sit up here with all of these followers in here just been waiting on these answers for you to sit up here and on us and fly in our face like we delusional.
Well, because I watched it in real time. I watched it in real time. The narrative spun against me.
Right.
I'm just sitting here like, what?
Well, I wanted her to, I really wanted to talk to her.
Hold. Let me say this to the people before you go.
Y'all didn't hear because I'm over here muted because of these sunflower seeds.
It's one thing to watch something happen. It's another thing to experience it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She said she gonna go live with Faith and finish. Yeah, go on over there, go live with Faith and finish, so that you can tell all of your retarded ass. I'm sorry, all of your window lickers.
Well, I'm blocked on Faith's page, and I was never blocked on Faith's page before because I never go over there and say anything to Faith to bother her.
Oh, you're blocked because.
So, I mean, if you want us to see what you about to say, you got to unblock us. Listen. And you know what? Right now, I know there's people like, oh, Henny, you ain't get her. No, it was good for her to show herself. Yeah. Raw
the questions.
And in rare form, we asked the questions. Right. We know y'all wanted to hear, and those were the answers that y'all got.
Right.
So there's nothing else that can be said or done at this point in time. She said, call me when you want to have another conversation.
And I'll
take her up on that. And I'll sit and have a conversation with Carlissa. Because I mean, but I'm going to have to be very well rested.
Listen, Henny.
Y'all, this is crazy. Carlissa is just a compulsive liar. She don't know what accountability is, and her sister was on her ass, and that's why she started running. However, I do feel like her sister should have been a little less childish, though, so she could get the conversation done. And they both just childish. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'm done with this video. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hell yeah.